Good afternoon, everyone. Treasure Troller here. We'll skip the sarcastic intro because some people just don't understand sarcasm these days. Apparently, anything sarcastic maybe is some sort of deep-rooted childhood trauma. I guess if you don't like Trump or Biden, you have some unresolved daddy issues. If you don't like Hunter Biden, I guess you're just jealous of his lifestyle. I'm not sure. I'm not sure anymore. But today, I wanted to talk about Jericho Green. And I know there's a fine line between grifting and making observations. I'm not big enough to grift off Jericho Green, and I'm certainly not big enough to criticize him. So this is merely an observation. And I like Jericho Green. I love his politics. I love some of the topics he does, he covers really well, and they're very humorous. But I've noticed that since Jericho has gone to YouTube full time, things have gone a little downhill. First thing that happened was the first 3 minutes of any vlog was about prepper food or gold or something. But it almost seems like since he's gone full time, there's this need to get content out. And that's maybe the advantage of not going full-time and having advertisers and whatnot, is you're not really pressured to put stuff out there. I'm certainly probably never going to be at that level. But I vlog when kind of I want to vlog. And now that I guess some sarcasm is coming in here, where the governor and dictator put out a law directed solely at me with the handheld devices and driving. It's taken away a little bit of the driving time to just talk. Jericho, when he was in his car driving, he had some good vlogs, but now they just seem to, he's pressed to get out content. And I was watching a vlog, and now this one, I've watched the last couple of vlogs of Jericho, and now maybe first he had one on the Britney Spears getting slapped, the "Hit Me Baby One More Time" vlog, and he talked about the Britney Spears video, so I watched it. And I wanted to see him comment on the video, but he never showed the video. Now, maybe the video is out there, but not in the public domain. But to me, if you're going to talk about a video, you need to show the video. You need to make it almost like one of those reaction videos where you stop it and talk about it and play it some more and stop and talk about it. But just talking about what happened in a video, I don't think is a good idea. I don't think it's quality content. And then he put out a video yesterday about Tucker Carlson's J6 bomb. I go, oh wow, I guess I missed something. I missed another Tucker show or something. It was about his interview. Yeah, so now I can't even think of the dude's name. The English comedian who was married to Katy Perry. Why can't I think of his name? But anyways, it was on that interview, Russell Brand. It was on the Russell Brand interview that happened a week ago. And he's like, geez, there were federal agents in the crowd. Holy shit, what a bomb. Didn't everybody know that? That's been known for years now. Tucker just said, well, I talked to a guy who said this had happened, but everyone had suspected, everyone knew there were federal agents. The FBI hasn't denied it, they haven't confirmed it, but it was pretty obvious that that's what happened. But and that was sort of the rant was on how there were people in there not stopping people, but letting things happen. But the interview was a week ago. I just don't quite understand how you can try to create new content by talking about stuff from a week ago. I don't find it that constructive. If you add something new to it, great, but I kind of think that it's a, once they get to that, we're going YouTube full time, we're taking the ads and stuff, there's this pressure to get out content, and just about anything will do. So that's it. It's an observation. I'm certainly not big enough to be to be grifting or trying to start some sort of YouTube confrontation with Jericho Green, but I think I had heard something, someone had made a comment to me when we were talking about Jericho, and I said I hadn't seen that before, but I watched this video and I saw what they were talking about as far as the language, and I haven't seen enough to really talk to address maybe the tone of the vlogs, if they're all the same, but I did notice some things that are different. It's a much more serious Jericho Green than it was in the car, who was gregarious, who was sarcastic. Unfortunately, some people don't understand sarcasm these days. But there were much better vlogs before he made the leap. So that's it. Just an observation. This treasure troller saying aloha and good day.